today I want to give you guys my very simple approach to building a personal brand. So my name is Muhammad. My primary focus in my business is to help experts like you find their voice on camera. So I own a media company. I'm really good at content directing. I've been doing this for like 10 years. I've worked in literally every single niche, from politics to real estate to helping local service-based businesses to helping restaurants to helping dentists. I was just working with a dentist the other day, doctors, the whole nine yards. So I've done a lot. And now in my career at the moment, I'm just kind of boiling it all down. And what I've realized is like, I just help experts build their voice and authority online. Anyways, so that was my whole like shtick. So today I want to talk about building your personal brand, but doing it in a way that I really like. So after doing this for so many years, I've realized that everyone is a little bit different. Everyone has their own style that they like. Everyone has their own perspective that they like. And what I'm going to urge you to do from here in my content today to any other videos you always watch is to follow your own intuition a little bit. Follow your own instincts. If something I say today doesn't really feel like it fits with you, then ignore it completely. But if something feels like it resonates and you're like, I actually like that, then I want you to take that and put it into your own work and in your own marketing and branding. So I just want to start off with that because this isn't like set rules. It's not mathematics, right? We're working with people. We all have different personalities. We all have different strengths. We all have different weaknesses. So my only intention today is to help you find those strengths and identify what your weaknesses are and so on and so forth. So this is a framework. It's a general framework that I use for all of my clients that I work with on a daily basis in my school community. So we can go ahead and work from there. So first things first, stop trying to build authority. What you actually want is influence. So every so often I'll have somebody come up to me and they're like, well, I'm trying to build authority. I want authority in my space. And the thing to me personally, the word authority is very kind of annoying. I pick at this and I think I overthink it, but what you're kind of admitting when you say you want authority is you don't actually have authority. You're saying that you want people to do whatever you say. And I don't think it's actually like that, because what I've found in years and years of doing this is what you actually want is influence. You want it to where when people are ready to work with you and you offer suggestion, that you just kind of want them to be like, yeah. What you want is trust and influence. The thing about saying you want authority, for me, maybe it's just me picking at words again, but I don't really like saying that. I think you should focus more on influence and building trust. And that's where like all my expertise has like led me. I've noticed in the past when somebody's like, I want authority, they just end up sounding weird online and disconnecting from people. And it's kind of egoic and leads them down a whole fucking wormhole. And it just gets annoying really quick. So that being said, authority versus influence. Authority is like you over explaining yourself. You're overselling yourself. You keep talking about credentials, your titles, your recognition. Influence is like building trust. You want people to remember you. You want more referrals. That's what I've noticed it actually drives business. And when you are honest and your focus is on actually helping people and serving people in your business and helping solve their problems, then your business is going to grow. It's just said and done. But when you try to just flaunt your ego online, your business might grow, but personally, my philosophy on life is it's not really a happy path, right? It's not a happy way to do marketing. It's just, I don't know. I just don't like it. I fucking hate that shit. I just like people who are raw. They're like, dude, I genuinely want to help people. I'm really good at what I do. I just need help showcasing it. That's who I tend to work with. But if you're sitting here and you're like, well, how do I get views because I want some blah, 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 this video is not going to be for you. And I'm okay with that. God bless you though. Anyways, so the easiest way that I found for you to start building influence in your niche is to showcase your work relentlessly. And this really comes down to you documenting as much as possible. I was just working with this dentist of mine the other day. He's let me just check on the chat here every so often because I got to switch. So I was just working with the dentist the other day, and he's been documenting things for a while now. So he's been documenting a lot of his patients before and afters because he's doing a lot of cosmetic work. And I was like, dude, this is amazing because it makes your content so much easier. So if you take one thing from this video today is I want you to document as much as possible in your business, right? I want you to take before and afters. I want you to collect as many testimonials as possible. I want you to document your own growth as much as possible. Maybe it's in a journal, maybe it's in video format. I want you to just start creating content both publicly and privately so that we can use it in your content in the coming future. It's just going to make things a lot easier. The easiest way to start building influence is to showcase your work. If you're good at what you do, then your results are already going to do the heavy lifting. Most of the time when I've been working with businesses and we've been running their ads and we've been working on their marketing strategies and so on and so forth, what I've noticed works the best is just testimonials. I was working with a dog training business a while back when I owned a digital marketing company. I had like an ads agency, and we would literally just show all the time in the ads, just hundreds of people just smiling with their dogs and like, oh my God, I have a brand new dog now, so on and so forth. And that just worked, dude. It worked. That plus like a sale, that plus like a really good offer, it just crushes. Like it works. So if you're not documenting your work, start documenting your work. If you're not documenting your work, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to talk about yourself all the time and prove to people that you're an authority. But yeah, if you already have all this shit documented, it makes it way easier. And then I have like a little examples here. If you're a realtor, share videos of the homes that you're selling, photos with happy buyers, testimonies, like, you know, all the shit. If you own a media company, quick hack here, because I own a media company and we shoot content all the time for business owners and stuff, especially in real estate. Most of my media company just services real estate because it's just houses don't talk. I'm joking. But if you own a media company, quick hack here is collab post with as many of your clients as possible. So when you create content for them, ask them for a collab post, offer them something, because that collab post just makes things so much smoother. If you guys have questions about that, I'll get into it. But anyways, what I was basically saying here, let your heavy work do the lifting. By the way, I had Manus create these slides for me off an outline that I wrote because I suck at graphic design and I think it just kind of messed up over here. 1 second. Woo! I'm live, so I can't delete that. It's okay. People sneeze. Again, this really comes back to like just letting your work do the heavy lifting. Saves you a lot of time. Okay, so the legit effect. So this is pretty much like my understanding over the years of doing this on like how it really works. If a viewer sees your post, and this is why I'm telling you should document as much as possible and post those testimonials on your profile. So if a viewer sees your post, if they know you, they'll recall you from past proof, right? They'll be like, oh, that was the guy that sold this specific home, or that was the guy that did that before and after of that, veneers I really liked or something, whatever. They're going to be like, this guy's legit. So when you go to post the talking head video where you are talking about yourself, or you're just giving some advice or input on something, people are already going to start to have that trust with you because they're going to have already seen your work, right? And let's say they are a first-time viewer and they click on that video of you just talking about yourself and your business, right? You're doing a little bit of sales. Then what's cool is when they click on your profile and they see all these testimonials, they're going to be like, oh, this guy is legit. Like, excuse me. Again, I'm live. I can't delete this. Okay, anyways. Sorry. This is fucking hilarious. This is the first time I've gone live like this too. All right. What if I just have like a crazy booger on my face right now for the rest of this? All right, anyways. So if they are a first-time viewer and they click on your profile, and then they're going to be like, oh, this guy is legit, because they're going to see all these testimonials, right? It's just evidence on top of evidence on top of evidence talking on your behalf. My focus, the point of me saying this to you guys is literally, I do not want you have to get online and start to prove yourself over and over and over again. Like that is the most exhausting shit ever. But if your work is talking on your behalf, then you're chilling. Okay, my next piece of advice: be a human being. I think we have this idea that we need to show up online, we need to perform, we need to act like we're the best, we need to do this, we need to do that. That shit is so like 5 years ago, 10 years ago. Right now, nobody really wants that shit. What people want the most is the closest thing to truth as possible. They want to see you sneeze on your live stream, bro. I'm joking. They probably don't want to see that. But they want you to be a human. They want you to be yourself. True experts never stop learning. If you are showing yourself like at a seminar, or like you're showing yourself, hey, I just did learn this new technique, I can't wait to bring it back to the office. Show yourself being a student as well. You don't always have to be an expert. Like an expert is somebody who's always a student. A true expert, I'm going to repeat that because it's fucking important. A true expert is somebody who is always a student. You never stop learning. That's why you are so good at what you do. Like, I obsess over personal branding. I obsess over media. I obsess over content. And I'm not the best at it. I admit that. But my clients see results. And because my clients see results and they want to keep working with me, it's my job to never stop learning, right? And another reason why you should never stop learning, I'm going to keep going ham on this because I believe it's true, is like, dude, things are always changing. Techniques are always changing. Technology is always changing. You're changing. Your beliefs are changing. Your values are changing. Everything's changing. Everything in life is changing, man. The only thing that matters is that you have love in your heart. No, but everything's changing. Seriously. So, like, always keep learning. Always show that side of you, right? Show that you're a student because I feel like it comes off more humble. The worst thing to do is like claim, like, absolutes left and right. This is this. This is this. This is this. If you're going to claim an absolute, the way you do it is by saying, this is what has been true for me, and I've yet to find something that counteracts that. You saying that, just at least it leaves a little bit of space. But if you show up online, like, this is the best way to do something, nothing can contest with this, you're going to get views, and people do this shit online because they just want views and clicks and attention. But what kind of attention are you getting, right? What are most of those comments full of? They're usually people just attacking you for being an arrogant piece of shit. Like, I hate where I won't work with somebody like that, but I think you should avoid absolutes in general in your content and just be a human. Show that you're a student and you're learning. When people see that you're learning, they're going to trust you more. They're going to be like, wow, this guy actually cares about his craft, right? He's really obsessed with it. Anyways, now we're going to go back to, let's see here. Let's go to finding your format. So this is huge. I got to talk about formats right now because it's like so important. A good format will showcase your authentic self. Find a format that just clicks for you. It makes you feel like you're in your element. If you do that, you're going to be good. Dude, I can't fucking burp or sneeze on this thing. Anyways. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm so paranoid. I have a booger on my nose. I think I'm good. Sorry. I know it's live, dude. It's live. I can't do anything about it. I don't know what you guys want from me. Okay. So the perfect format will help showcase your authentic self. Whether it be talking head, whether it be you showing slides like I am now, whether you be sitting down for a podcast, documentation, and then also in the format, what I mean by documentation is like you actually maybe creating like vlog style stuff of like you're documenting something, work that you're doing, and you're maybe doing a voiceover and so on and so forth. Try out as many formats as you can in the beginning. When you do that, then you're going to find a format that just clicks. You're going to feel it. You're going to be like, you know what? This just works for me. Like, I really am looking forward to making this. And when you do, double down on that and just work at it, right? It's going to take some time to find a format that you like, because when you start creating content, especially in the beginning, it's super uncomfortable because there's a lot on the stake, especially if you're a business owner, right? There's so much already on your plate. You're trying to run your business. You're trying to do this. You're trying to do that. You don't want to make the mistake of like starting to create content and then you're like, dude, I just shot myself in the foot. I said something wrong, blah, 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 blah. It's stressful. And I think if you find a format that helps you relax in your videos and keeps you a lot more grounded and comfortable, then automatically everything else is going to flow way more nicely. But let's say you're doing talking head videos only, right? You're just showing your face. If that makes you uncomfortable and then while you're recording you're uncomfortable, that's going to be picked up on the vibe, right? People aren't going to be like, oh, why is he so uncomfortable, right? But let's say you doing slides like this makes you super comfortable because you have something to go along with. Do some slides, man. It's all good. It's all gravy. Sometimes even if you can, like this dentist I was just working with the other day, we were at a content shoot and he was doing like we had him like sit down on his couch because he was just chilling in his office. We had his iPad out with an Apple Pencil, and he was like drawing on the patients of the pictures of the patients' mouths. And I was like, dude, that just works for you because he can like point and talk and circle things, and he can, we moved this tooth from here, we did this, and it was sweet. The format ended up working beautifully. Let me know if you guys want to see an example of that. Okay. When the format clicks, I talk, dude, I gotta fix this show. I should. No, actually, that's pretty good. Sorry, I'm just dissecting Manus's slides. It took me like, Manus is sweet, by the way. I'll talk about that more later, but we just talked about that. Mindset stuff, dude. Be yourself. Don't overthink it. Don't stress yourself out about this. Like, it's going to be, I know it's like hard. It's way easier said than done, but when you start creating content, it is stressful. It's hard to get used to talking to the camera. It's hard to come off the way you want to come off, but you just start, just start. The first few years of you actually doing this, you're going to suck. You're going to suck. Not maybe not years, maybe months, whatever. I don't know, whatever it is. But as you just persist, you're going to get more comfortable. The more comfortable you get, the funner it's going to become. And make it fun, man. Make it fun. Don't start lecturing people. Don't start attacking people. Don't start telling people what to do. Just talk about what your experience has been. Stay true to yourself. Talk about what things interest you. Talk about processes that you really like. Talk about your clients' problems. Focus more on the client's issues, right? Again, with this client I was just working with the other day, we were talking about how we want to focus way more on the client issues, right? So when he showed that picture of a client's mouth before he did the work, he would talk about how they felt. They were struggling with this thing and they needed help with this, and they tried so many things and this is, none of it worked. And then when they came to me, I realized 1, 2, and 3, and then we did the thing and this is how her mouth looks after. Like, walk people through your client's experience from the beginning, those pain points in the early stages of like the problems they needed help solving, and then show the afters. Like, document this whole process and then show what's going on, because it's going to make the biggest difference. Seriously. Yeah, so I guess that's pretty much it, y'all. If you guys are interested and you really want to work with me, you want to start building your brand online, or you're like, dude, I am an expert in my field, just content, it seems a little bit overwhelming for me, then go ahead and click the link in the description, my YouTube description, and join my school community, school.com/self-express. I'm going to help you find your voice on camera. I'm going to help you find a style that works for you. And I'm just going to make this whole process a lot easier for you. So if that's something you're interested in, go ahead and do that. And in the meantime, I'll see you guys on the flip. Much love, y'all. Peace. Bam.